Grand Rising, loved ones, creative souls, beloveds. Today is the 11th of February 2024. I'm in Murphy's, California, at a park next to the creek. I packed lunch today and came here by myself on my weekly artist's date. I actually didn't even intend before I left the house that this was my weekly artist date. It was on the drive here that I realized that that's something that I'm giving myself. I'm in a 12-week, I'm actually reading a book called The Artist's Way. And in it, it's a 12-week, like, work-long book. And there are two things that you agree to do as you're working through this book. And that is write the morning pages, which is 3 pages of just continuous writing first thing in the morning. And the other thing that you are committed to is an artist's date once a week. And in the artist's date, it's something to do by yourself. It's your time. It's my time with my inner child, my inner artist, right? So it's just great. I'm at a park. There's kids playing on the swings. And it's interesting because, we're advised, like, pay attention to when you might want to invite someone else to come along or to meet somebody or whatever, and then remind yourself that this is just time for you. In this case, it's me, and my inner child, my inner artist. And so even in sharing this video, it almost feels like a cheat because I feel like I'm connecting with the people I love. But anyway, so I came to Murphy's to enjoy the park, and it's like a big sports day today, so it's nice and quiet here. Not very many people, just some families. I almost napped just now, laying here on this blanket, but then I got a little chill. So it's February in the foothills, so it's still cold. We had snow this week. Wednesday we got a good snowstorm, but it's only been our second snowstorm of the whole season. Completely unlike last year. Last year we were snowed in for something like 10 days by this time, and it's been very different this year. So I was just wanting to say hi because I had every intention on creating a video to share in this platform and with community, my loved ones. I was hoping on a weekly routine, and it just hasn't happened. It's been magical and full in recent weeks. Life has been transforming is the cycle I'm in. I'm in transformation. I've been eating super clean, live foods for over a month now. And on top of cleansing and detoxing and just eating live, beautiful, colorful salads and such, I've also been cleansing. And by cleansing, I mean I've been doing regular enema sessions at home, really assisting my body in removing the toxins that are being awakened by all of the green juice I'm drinking and all the high alkaline foods that I'm eating. Many of you remember or know that in the last, few years, like 3 years, I've had a plethora of unexplainable health issues, and I'm learning through a wonderful mentor and teacher. Her name's Natalia Rose, and I'm learning through her that when a person has had an unhealthy diet, lifelong unhealthy diet, and then they make the transition into healthier eating, if that person doesn't simultaneously help the body in removing the toxins built up in the colon and the large intestines through colon hydrotherapy, then what happens is all that old accumulated waste becomes moist. It reawakens because of all of the clean, healthy foods that are coming into the body. And so if someone doesn't have the awareness about the removal part of it, then those toxins, they're woken up and they're redistributed into the cells of the body. And so when I first learned of this through what Natalia teaches in her community, it resonated so strongly, because that was when I got the most unexplainably ill. It was after I started growing my own food. And it was so sad for me, because here I was enjoying this abundant garden, going outside in the afternoons and like having the joy of picking lettuce, picking different veggies out of the garden that we had planted from seed, so it was like I got to be a part of the sowing of the seed, the nurturing, the watering and tending to the garden. And now it's like, then I was harvesting it and then consuming it, and I got really, really sick. And the answers that I was given constantly were that I needed to eat more animal protein. And then I was told, stop eating raw foods. Your body can't handle the raw foods. And I was malnutritioned. What was going on inside of my body, I was so clogged up from all of the years of just, from childhood, from childhood into adulthood, I always had a very unhealthy diet. And so, all of my receptors on my cells were clogged, and I couldn't absorb any of the nutrients from all of the great foods that I was eating. And so I was malnutritioned. I was getting so thin, and I was aging. My skin was aging. My body was aging. My cognitive, it was like my neurological and cognitive faculties were declining. My memory, the brain fog, everything. And so the answer that I was getting from multiple directions, nutritionalists, Chinese traditional medicine, just everywhere, Western medicine, it was like, eat more animal protein every day, and, or give the raw foods a break, and have cooked foods, and don't drink cold beverages, and all of these things. And so I took that route, and in the last 6 months, eating so much flesh, animal flesh, was taking a toll on me. I was just feeling so much dead energy in me, on me, and And then I was really experiencing depression that I knew, I could recognize and know that like this is not of me. This is a result of something that is unnatural to me. And so yeah, anyway, I did a 40-day parasite cleanse that started at the end of November. So I, wasn't eating sugar and cleaned up my diet. And then in, I guess it was like the very end of December, first part of January, I was gifted a 1-month membership into a community that is stewarded by Natalia Rose from a really fun art workshop, like summit, I think they're called, that I did, called Woman Unleashed. And oh my goodness, it was like a homecoming, receiving this information that resonated so strongly with me. Like, there is a way that I can eat the foods that resonate with me, feeling safe, like with no matter what anyone else says, like it didn't matter. I was like, I'm being informed by a woman who has lived this lifestyle for 23 years that it's possible. And so I decided to join the 3-day like super speed cleanse at the beginning of January. And what that was a green juice every morning, a salad at lunch, and steamed vegetables for dinner. And you could either add like a sweet potato for your starch or something else. And so I was doing, some nights I would do a little quinoa and salmon with my steamed vegetables. I would have salmon like maybe twice a week. And then the other nights I would do steamed vegetables and a sweet potato, or just steamed vegetables. And I felt so incredible after the 3 days. And this was also including the elimination process, simultaneously. It like goes together. So you're like cleansing, detoxing, and eliminating through the enema process. And so anyway, I did it and I felt amazing. So I just continued. And so I've been drinking a green juice every morning for over a month now, having a beautiful salad for lunch. And then my dinner is just about the same as I described a moment ago. And I have so much more energy than I've had in years. And from the very first 2 days, my emotions are balanced and healthy. My spirit is happy to be unclogged, clear. It's like I'm a clear channel again, just a clear channel again. I missed myself, and I have just come back to myself. And it happened so immediately with this cleansing diet and enema elimination cleansing. So anyway, with that, I've just been inspired. I've been going on long hikes every day, an hour to an hour and a half, doing art, taking a bath. There are things that I do every single day that are just feeding my creative energies. And so I've wanted to make a video like a once a week sort of check-in to share where I'm at, what's going on. And I've just been fully in the aliveness, in the moment, each day. So here I am taking the moment now to be sharing with all of you where I'm at and what's going on. And yes, so more to come. Please share with me how you are, what's going on. Send me an email or a text message, or call me, or I'm just so grateful, so very grateful, and excited about sharing the aliveness with all of you, all of my loved ones, everyone. I am fully living in the gift of life, the gift that is life, living it. And I'm sharing that gift with all. So please say hi, reach out. I would love to share more just about anything. How the sun is shining in the moment, or whether it's snowing, or what's going on with our families, or in our own intimate daily rituals, what that looks like, what that feels like, how it sounds or smells or tastes, or all the good juiciness. So share with me, and I will keep sharing with you. I love you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I absolutely honor and appreciate and recognize that spending 15 minutes with somebody in a busy, busy world that we exist in is truly precious. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love you. Ciao for now. Mwah.